podcast. We giving y'all a little taste. Casey, let them know, brother. Let's see what you. Nah, this is ridiculous. Man, we about to get canceled on day one. All right, turn us down, Silk. Turn us down, John. You can hear us good. We on mic 1, mic 2 is off, correct? All right, this is episode 310 of the Poor Horseman podcast. You got your boy LP. We also got
Casey.
We are missing our swole brother in Christ. He decided he couldn't make it today, but we got someone just as in shape.
Oh yeah,
just as healthy.
That's good.
And maybe in the same skin tone range.
We replace quads for quads.
We also got our brother in the back, please.
DJ Silk
in the back. But we have a special guest. But let me do this.
He's probably the most unhealthiest.
He might be.
There you go.
But let me read this bio.
That's tough.
Because I have this is the first time anyone has given me like a full, I'm talking, you saw it. How many texts? 13?
She only missed the author's, that author face where they be like.
So camera on me real quick so I can read this bio. And this is the updated bio, just so y'all know. So clearly she had something that was longer before. Holly Cotton is a Houston-based wellness expert, registered nurse, best-selling author, media personality, mental health advocate, women's health professional, life coach, and podcast host. Damn. That's just the first sentence. She holds a master's degree in nursing, has leveraged her medical expertise to advance her nursing career and establish herself as an authority in health and wellness. That's just the second one. All right.
Period.
Holly is a fitness coach who advocates for a holistic approach, emphasizing mental fitness as well as physical fitness. Her podcast, Holly Cotton Conversations, includes mental health awareness, financial empowerment, nutrition, self-love, and inspiring success stories. I don't know if I'm gonna get through the rest, but we gotta get there. I gotta turn that. Someone gotta turn on that TV for me too in there because I can hear myself. All right, an initiative inspired by her book series, which promotes adolescent mental health, which that's good.
That's great.
That's great right there. And encourages open conversations about the challenging of growing up in the transformative power of positive thinking. Holly's impactful work has garnered her numerous accolades. We got to hear about these accolades and her visibility across various media platforms, spotlighting her dedication to the community, having triumphant, man, these are some $5 words, having triumphantly navigated her own battle with breast cancer, which we talked about the other night. She has since embraced entrepreneurship with a dynamic vision to inspire and empower individuals to harness their personal power and resilience. Let's give it up for Holly, y'all. Come on now. Come on now. Now, who are you, Holly? Please introduce yourself to the audience. Please.
Me right
now,
there.
you got to do a little more than that.
No.
Look right into your camera right there. They want to know you.
Yes. Okay, Holly Cotton. I'm honored to be here today as a guest. My trade is nursing, but I wanted to do more than that, and I wanted to leave my imprint and be the change that we need. So everything that I do, I try to align with that. How am I positively impacting people, whether it be funny or jovial topics, or whether it be serious, or whether it be health and wellness, sharing my story in some aspect. So that's pretty much it.
You like Forrest Gump. Did a lot of shit, man.
Now,
See?
I had a
didn't
chance.
know all of that, huh?
We did not know all
Did not.
that. I had a chance
That shit
to
belong in
encounter
the Bible.
Holly at my partner's under 40 event. Holly runs up to me. I'm there coming to work. I got a camera bag. Holly was like, I know you. I was like, yeah, we know each other, but we don't know each other. We commenced to talking. She says, I need to be on the podcast right now. And Phil was supposed to have me on. So what happened, brother?
Oh, don't put me on the spot.
That's what I
told
was
y'all.
You did.
No. I did tell y'all about Holly last month, but you had something to do. So we had to
He gave me
reschedule.
one date. And he
did.
said, "Can you come at 3:56 p.m. on the
No, I
2nd?"
didn't.
And I
We
said, "No, I can't. You come on that
Hold on,
particular time." And then he was like, "All right, then bye."
Is your brother okay?
What happened? Who's okay?
My man's right here. He came here. You all right, brother?
Oh no, so that's I think what's your name, brother? Yeah, so Raymond DM'd us. He said he wanted to pull up. So he all right.
Man, he came here wiping
flexing.
teeth.
Raymond, you good. Look.
Bio hit him where
you good.
Bio hit you. Triumphantly.
So
I was concerned.
we appreciate you
I
showing
got
love,
these
Raymond. We
dark
got you.
shades on there. I can see my man eyes red. I'm like, man, what's going on?
All right, give us the clock, John. Give us the clock. All right, so Holly, we want to get into it. You also were on our social media here more recently when we talked about events we would like to add to the Olympics. And we want to know why you were so healthy. You were the only person who wanted to do more working out than like the other Olympians. We don't get it. What's going on?
Well, whenever someone asks me a question, and as you see, I was the only one that reiterated the question to make sure I heard it correctly, and I answered the question. Right. That's what I do. So I do feel like I had a great answer. I thought it was a great answer.
So you say you work like for the mental health for the adolescents. So, like them trampoline parks, they got like the ninja courses and stuff. Mm-hmm. You be in there battling them kids, right?
No. First of all, I'll tell you this. As the wellness advocate, trampolines are one of the most dangerous things you can have for a kid. So I would never, ever, ever tell you to go.
And for adults too. If I try to jump off a trampoline right now, my knees may snap.
No,
that's a fact.
My son walked in the house with his arm hanging one day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Broke
it's really
his arm.
Dangerous. So no.
Hold up.
Snapped it in half on the trampoline.
Right, see, first off,
he's been our
DJ for like a month and a half or so.
We just found out he
and we didn't find out till he had kids until last week.
And now one broke
and then
his arm.
we just find out that one just came in casually with his arm hanging.
We didn't know you had a trampoline. Like, bro, what's going on right now?
Listen, man, the trampoline is dangerous, but it is one of the best babysitters you could have. When they on that trampoline,
Clearly not.
I don't have to worry about nothing.
You gotta go to ER.
It's one of them pro and con
came in
things.
like Mel Gibson off the weapon.
No, for real.
Smash his shoulder back in place. Like, what are you talking about? That's why I say he may be the most unhealthiest up here,
Yeah, bro.
man.
We don't know if this agreement is gonna keep working, bro. What's happening?
I'm top 5 dads in Houston. I just want y'all to know
Absolutely
that.
not. We didn't even know your seeds, bro. Where are they at? Like, where are these seeds at right now?
We just came back from Six Flags.
He came home and shake.
This week.
You definitely didn't take them to Six Flags.
I got pictures to prove it.
I need to see their rides
I got
too.
pictures.
Like, I need to
Hey,
see
our kids be like, "Yay!" That one with the shoulder. Yeah, I had fun, Daddy.
All right, Holly, my bad. We go on some tangents sometimes.
Hey, that's okay. I love it.
All right, so back. So what was your launch into wellness, et cetera? What made you want to be a nurse?
So honestly, I've always been into health and wellness, and my initial plan was I wanted to be a doctor. Like, that was when I went to school. I said I was going to go into doctor, and then I took that first biology class, and I was like, maybe not. Maybe this ain't what I want to do. Right. And then so I chose nursing, did that. I knew I needed a trade, just based off of being the first person in my family to go to college. Nursing or anything in the medical field offers you a trade, which is what I offer anyone for advice when they want to figure it out, because you can go anywhere and get a job compared to a general broad degree, journalism, marketing, finance, whatever. Now you have to start from the bottom. Anything in medical, you start off right there already specialized in your field. So for me, it was just, and nursing just aligned with who I am. I'm a nurturer. I've always been someone that was, taking care of someone in my family, and something happened, grandma, grandpa, whoever. So for me, it was just a easy segue into making money doing what I had been doing anyway.
And are you a Houstonian also? Did you migrate here, or have you been?
Yeah, I've been here for 20 years.
Okay, so you are a Houstonian. Okay,
yes.
So in that, me and you, our conversation started, and this is where we want to allude to, because you've got these books up here that all relate to relationships and dating. You've been in Houston for 20 years. What's the dating scene like?
Well, I honestly, when I moved to Houston, I was married.
Okay.
So I was married for 17 years, in a relationship for 20 years. So I had the long-term relationship. And so I don't date people in Houston.
Interesting.
I feel like for me and my brand and what I do, I don't like the messiness of having someone local. I rather date out of town because I need to have time to work on my brand and what I'm doing. And I don't want to be sitting here nurturing a relationship every day where you're distracting me from my goals. Now I have to worry about your feelings. Now I got, are you okay? Or this or that, or this or that. So for me,
What? We got someone over here clapping. What is going on right now? Like, what are you going through over there, bro? Right now.
Nigga, listen to Lauren.
So I'm not even interested in dating someone from Houston. Now, do I get approached by people in Houston all the time? Yeah, I'm always in events. I'm always somewhere. I'm always around, politicians, or I'm in a room, or I'm here, or this or that, speaking on a panel, whatever. So being a very productive woman, I get a lot of men, they like to see that because it's different, because they're like, oh shoot, she really knows her stuff and she kind of cute too, and this or that. So for me, I just prefer not to date in Houston. I like, let's meet up, let's go in the city somewhere, meet up.
Let's get down to it, Holly.
Be some time together.
Let's keep it real, Holly.
Yeah, come on, Phil.
Let me show you.
Come on, Don P.
We about to get into it.
I'm real. Cut it out.
I do. Me and Holly have been on Nightcap
19 times. Y'all might as well. Y'all the nightcap couple at this point. Like every time
We did a skit together.
Yes.
Y'all are definitely on nightcap.
Y'all go together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Y'all do.
Anybody who's single on the show, she's always trying to pimp me out. She's like, do I see? I said, girl, stop it.
Yeah.
I'm here for show.
Nah, that's it. But let's get down to it, Holly. All that shit LP read, the main thing that she is LP is a pimp.
Oh my God.
Explain.
I've been around her enough to know that she's pimping, man. That's why none of her men are in Houston.
Oh, they aren't. Yeah, I kind of got that vibe too when I met her. Where are these men at?
I would never disclose
What are you
that.
talking
Arkansas?
about? No, Arkansas. You got Arkansas brothers? Whoa, that's crazy.
I have friends in every
If they in Little Rock,
city.
you are wild.
Friends.
You got friends.
Look, I've got friends. I've got friends.
Now you got Arkansas. You got brothers in Arkansas. That's wild. To
I
me.
do know people in Arkansas. I know people in every city, pretty much every
International.
city.
Oh, you got international brothers too.
I do.
International pimping. I'm telling you, man.
There's nothing. Okay, let me just explain.
Come on, relationship.
We need to hear it.
Okay, this is the problem that we have in the dating world now. People no longer know how to be friends with someone from the opposite sex. So women go into it and they are intentionally dating. They are intentionally looking for a partner rather than getting to know that person and hanging out. I love the hanging out part. I love the friendship. And not only that, but guys love having a woman as a friend as well. So what happens is that the man, he's missing that too. And so I'm like, hey, I want a friend. He's like, I want a friend. Now we doing friend stuff, laughing, kicking it, all of this. And the friendship is what causes you to have the chemistry, because you can have the conversation, you can talk, you can laugh, you can, now there is no, oh, I better not say this because this doesn't align with my short-term goals or my long-term goals or this, or, now she's going to think I don't want to have kids, or I don't want to be married, or I'm just trying to, take her to bed or whatever. Like now, we just vibing and hanging out, and there's a loss of that friendship. So I love having friends. Like, let's just all be friends, hang out. What's up? Hey, and we can flirt. We gonna go eat. We gonna do stuff, whatever.
Friends.
Friends. How many of us have them?
I don't know, Holly. I think
I feel that.
I feel that
you.
too, but I'm under the assumption that
Turned on, man.
that brothers that brothers ain't
talk
gonna
turned
just
me on,
stop
man.
at friends. Brothers is not gonna just stop at friends.
Hey.
They're not.
Because we're intentional with who we want to go after in that way anyway. So
Right.
if, let's just say, for example, if I see you and I don't want to be your friend like that, I'm not going to approach it from a friendship standpoint.
Right.
So how do you navigate that?
And this is what I tell people when they say that all the time. Like, I get asked this question, or I get men that'll say, well, you wouldn't do that to me. And I'm like, you're right, because I don't want you. So, and the thing is,
shit. Get your,
No, I'm just saying.
get your bitch ass
no, I'm saying.
Beat it, Bucko.
But listen, it's true. Like people think that's gonna hurt your feelings by saying, "Well, you could never be my woman," and I'm like, "You ain't got to worry about that because it was never a chance that it would happen."
But you have a book called "Somebody's Wife or Not."
I do.
So you don't own the own or not side?
Are you? You're not following your book then?
No. If you look at all of my books, as I was saying before,
And her books got the covers on them that I need y'all to see. We got to take pictures of each one of these.
Just for the public to know, I just purchased Day One.
Day one,
which is my best.
a guide to what is it again? A guide,
a guide to creating, organizing, and executing any goal.
I think I'm gonna buy that also.
I
That's a
just got that,
bestseller. I think I'm
yeah.
gonna buy that.
Yeah.
But I also want to buy Somebody's Wife or Not
Yes.
because I need to know what you're talking about.
But if you look, that's the title. Look at the subheading. Discovering Self-Love in Single Life. So all of the books that I have the mental health and the wellness part of it because I feel like the problem is you get so caught up in trying to find a partner that you start settling for stuff that you shouldn't. I will go home. I sleep like a baby every single night. As soon as my head hits the pillow, I'm out. You know why? Because my life is peaceful. Peace is priceless.
you said that to me the other day.
Oh, did I? Okay, well.
Almost those exact words.
Air high five.
But it's just that you would rather go and be in a relationship just to say you have someone, just to go, and you ignore all of these red flags. You aren't sexually attracted to them. Something's not right. Just because you have someone to take care of you or someone is like people get so fixated on the partnership aspect that they don't focus on what they need. Like they're like, well, that was the top thing on my list, but now I guess it's like number 5 because I really just want somebody to lay with at night. So no, all of my books talk about accountability. They talk about what did you do wrong in the relationship? How can you grow? Make sure you get your shit together so you don't take that to another relationship and have trauma. And now I'm bringing my baggage because I didn't heal because this last one treated me like crap. So now everything you say, I'm already like, well, I don't like that. Or you did this and it's not you. It's because that's a trigger for me.
I mean, you pointing at me real aggressively too. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you talking to me directly. You know?
John over there ready to pass the collection plate, man.
Like that was real aggressive right now.
LP, man. The whole time Holly is talking,
Don't
I'm
say his
looking
name.
behind KC and this brother
Is
over
going
here,
through it.
He
was crying earlier.
He's dialed in on this shit.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
he should be taking pictures.
Like, you should be doing a job.
Because it relates, like, so the title is Somebody's Wife or Not, but it's for men and women because men go through stuff too. And that's also the thing why I try to talk about stuff because men will act like they're just like, oh, well, let me see what this is. What you talking about? But they reading it for them.
I just felt like you was aggressively pointing at me.
I was pointing over there at the guy crying. Oh, and it looked like it was really you.
Man, come here. I think you're gonna get no jokes, bro.
You can't come in here crying, bro.
He gonna go back to Instagram.
And I will say this, the reason why I came up with Somebody's Wife or Not is because because I get called to talk on relationship stuff all the time, and I say this every single time. Not everyone wants to be somebody's wife. Yeah. Not everyone is looking for a marriage. I already been married. I did that. I always say I'm totally fine with being monogamous without the legalities of a marriage. That is what I say all the time. I don't need to split our assets. We don't need to have joint checking accounts. What you got is yours. What I got is mine. If it doesn't work, we walk away. If we live and we both live to be 150 and we have a great life, excuse me, so be it. But everyone's goal is not to be a wife. And what happens is social media and all of these platforms, how to be a wife, dear future wifey, all of it, wife. But what it does is it puts pressure on women to be somebody's wife. So that's why I said, or not, because baby, you can be great and not have the title of a wife.
Nah, I don't disagree. Go ahead, Phil. I'm
about to say, I'm the single.
She talking that shit,
I need to be pointing at you.
Yeah, you was pointing at me. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad for a second.
I mean, you should though.
Why? What did I do wrong?
You're not.
Go ahead, Phil. My bad.
Don't lose your thought.
Yeah, it's just like I'm the single one on the show. So what you saying that like every woman
we can hear y'all.
We
can hear y'all back there.
It's true. It's very true. Because women are intentional on their dating. Like, if they see you and they got their eye on you,
A lot
that's
of
what
women.
they want. Yeah.
Not all women.
Yeah.
A lot.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you currently in a serious relationship?
No.
No? When? Let me ask. When was the last time you was in a monogamous relationship without the legal Say it again.
Legalities of a marriage. Yes, I'm always monogamous, so I always have whoever I'm dating that I'm interested in. I'm just having sex with him, and I'll still have friends, but that's the person that I'm going to be sexual with. So
we
No, I'm
friends.
saying, but when was the last time you was like in an official relationship?
probably like 2 years ago.
Mm.
I had a really good thing going, but
Local or out of town?
out of town.
Come on,
So
man.
you was flying to this individual.
He was flying me out. Yes.
Mm.
International.
No, and so it just he wanted more, and I was growing a brand, and I didn't want to relocate, and I didn't want. It was just a lot of stuff that comes with that because he wanted more. I was happy with just being monogamous, but he wanted more.
So
you don't want
my follow up question is like when these end, does it end bitterly? Like
No, I don't have. The only person that my baby daddy is my biggest op. Like everyone else, I have great. I still got friends call me all the time. Hey, they just want to hang out. Hey, I'm in Houston. You want to have some? You want to get something to eat? Because they like to feed me. I'm like, yeah, I'll go meet you at Cheesecake Factory. No worries. Right. And then that's it. We hang out, do whatever. Laugh, talk it up.
that's that peace.
You a professional hanger out.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I need to understand that because your book also is called "Don't Call Them."
Right.
That's
my newest book.
And what you just said about friends coming into town and calling you doesn't seem like it aligns with the "Don't Call Them."
She say don't call them. They ain't say
don't call me. Yeah. Thank you.
I feel you, girl.
She said her books are for men and women.
Right.
So that seems
they
like
don't resist.
So
the
nobody's
urge
calling nobody.
They don't. No.
So you're saying you're irresistible.
No. So this book right here is yeah.
Let me say, I would think, because it's for both.
Yeah, it's for both.
I would think that title pertains to the person that is probably, like you said, at peace with themselves. And if that person didn't bring you peace, don't call them.
Exactly.
I got it.
Well, okay. Let me tell you
Come
what
on,
the
he did the science.
Hold on. Let me tell you what it's
KC
about.
over there doing the science.
Yeah, he tried. Yeah.
Thank you.
know what I'm saying?
But no, this one is, so what I want you to take from this newest book, Don't Call Them, is resisting the urge through distraction and self-reflection. Because what I want you to do, breaking up is not easy. So when you love someone, I don't write books for me. I write books for other people. So when I talk about stuff, it doesn't mean that I'm going through it. I don't have it, but I do hear other people. I do hear things. I gather things from when I'm talking on panels, when I'm speaking to people. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that this needed to be talked about. So here we talk in this book, it's about accountability. There's real like little scenarios, but then it teaches you how to journal. What did you learn in this relationship? What would you like in your next relationship? What are some things that the person did that made you feel a certain way? What are triggers that you have now? Because if you don't take accountability, you're going to be the worst partner ever. You're going to be back to calling them again.
Can you tell us about your journaling, brother? What's going on in your journal right now?
My journal, there's a lot of good stuff in my journal.
If he's not breaking up, he don't need to journal. If you're not going, I think journaling is great for when you're going through something.
He might be going through something right now.
I'm not actually. I'm in a good
He's
place.
at peace. I felt it. I felt the energy.
You can feel peace from him right now?
I can.
I'm at
This
peace.
is peace?
Yeah, it is, brother.
Yeah,
Or Jim Beam. I don't know. Which one is it? The Jim Beam or the
my
peace?
brother brought a liter of liquor. I don't know. How's that peace?
Alcohol abuse.
Yeah,
man.
my brother is sad right now.
I got a Jim Beam handle in the car.
I gotta find
Just
what
casually.
brings brings you peace. You got to burn it off so you can get to that peaceful layer.
Nigga burning off a liver.
That's Jim Beam ain't no boo. Why they even sell this?
That's what I said.
You
That's
got
like,
it. What do you mean? Why
it's
they
like
Somebody
Mad
got it for me
Dog.
for my birthday, man.
Nah, they didn't like you. That's what it was. So whoever got you that for your
Jim
birthday,
Beam,
they your
bro.
op. So they
Fact.
pick
It
it
should
out.
be
They got that
Jim
boy a
Beam,
gallon of some
Strawberry
bullshit.
Hill, Mad Dog, like
Nah,
all of that.
we
is
have
together.
graduated from Mad Dog.
Gasoline.
I know Holly friends, like when they talking about tea that's going on, they gotta be looking over their shoulders, hearing you saying that you talk like you write about what other people going on. I know they like, man, hey, watch it, Holly, bro.
No, they don't. But my girlfriend did. So in Somebody's Wife or Not, I actually used a scenario that one of my guy friends went through, but I changed it. So I changed the gender so that it wasn't the case. And then I had a girlfriend going through. She was going through the ringer, so I made sure not to put specific details about it. And I only used a little expert of it. Like I was just like, and then this is why is this.
Look, he was reading the book. His name Tommy, and so Thomasina is now going through the same. Look, remember Morris Chestnut figured it out.
He figured it out.
He squished the hell out that door.
He figured it out. Yeah, he mad. You got a friend mad at you right now.
No.
All right. So when did the journey of you becoming an author, was that in your marriage? Was it post marriage? Like when did that process start?
So I always 2012, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. And so I went through probably like a year of battling that, going through surgery, doing all of this treatment, all of this readjusting to life after cancer. So that was 2012. So then I was like, being a nurse, it was really easy because I already had talked about cancer. I already had, I taught about these topics. So for me, I just kept going. And then now people are like, oh my gosh, we need someone, because everyone loves a story of someone who won. So they always want the triumph story. They don't, and that's whatever it is you're doing in life. Nobody cares unless you win.
No doubt.
So if you winning, they like, oh, I need you on. But if you struggling, nobody cares. So after I kept telling my story, I would talk to cancer patients. Women would call me, men would call me. And I'm in it because I have huge prostate cancer programs, people, all of this stuff. And doctors would be reaching out to me. Hey, can you talk to this person? Just tell them, life after cancer. How is it like? Blah, blah, blah. So then I was like, you know what? I need to write a book about this because I've told this story so many times. So my first book is called Strong More Than Muscles, because what I say when I would tell my story about going through cancer is that I was physically at the strongest I thought thus far in my life. I was the pull-up queen. I was the push-up queen. I was doing, y'all remember P90X was hitting back in the day? Like, boy, I was doing me.
You was doing Insanity?
I was doing Insanity.
You were doing Insanity too? What's his name?
Sean T.
Sean T. Yeah, Sean T. You was doing
Before Sean T was like Sean T.
Nah, but he was that then too. You just had to see the side.
He wasn't as zesty. He wasn't as zesty.
This man been
Sean T had nipple rings in his.
Everybody knew he was gay.
Everybody knew it.
His superhuman strength was
insane. Yeah. Sean T was doing some wild stuff, bro. He could probably dunk from the free throw line.
I did Insanity. I did Asylum. I was doing.
You did Asylum? Oh, you was in it for real.
I was.
What about Tybo?
You did Billy Blanks?
Long time ago.
Damn.
Yeah.
Darren's dance moves?
No.
Nah, that ain't no workout though. That ain't no workout.
I don't Zumba. I really work out.
Quick tangent, real quick. A lot of people didn't know dude was the guy from the Longest Yard. Not the Longest Yard. What was the
Stomp the Yard?
Oh yeah.
He was a dude in Stomp the Yard. Bootlicker.
Yeah.
He did all the videos for Britney Spears.
I didn't know that.
Sing,
do the big deal on the dance side.
He was giving them mid.
I did not know that.
Like they dance moves was terrible, and he was getting paid out there. Shout out to that black man. We need to give him something for Black History Month.
We really do.
Shout out a little tangent.
And shout out to Holly for doing Insanity. Insanity was hard.
For real?
I tried that like 2 times. Like this ain't me.
Give me something like what is?
Like you did that. You had to set up like a towel in the middle of your living room and shit.
Damn.
And then you
had to go.
You had to like I remember
And
that
then
shit. Like you put your knee to your chest and shit. Like that was a wild workout.
Yeah, that's when I learned push-up jacks. Anyway, back to my book.
Push-up jacks.
Strongest did that. Wrote my first book because I realized.
Hold on. If anyone here can do push-up jacks today, I got some bread for you.
I
Because
can
that
do
shit
it.
is
Let me
hard.
see.
Not you.
Oh.
You're the healthiest person we know right now.
Push-up
Like,
jacks like just a push-up with your.
it's like,
So you do when you go down, your legs go out. So it's like how you would do a jumping jack like
but
this.
you do it on the
Oh,
ground.
But you do it on the ground. So when you go down, now your legs go out like in
Who made that up?
Sean T.
So when you come up, your legs come
Crazy.
together.
Mhm.
It's
And
a
then-
wild move,
yeah, so
but
it's
I
like,
remember doing
pow,
that.
Pow.
How much?
Pow.
You got to get through 20 of them, and I got some bread.
Nah, I
for
see a 20.
Hold on.
20?
You could do 20. It's easy. If you could do a jumping jack, it's the same thing. You just
Ah.
change the position.
He put out cash, brother. It's 2020.
Nigga still got cash?
COVID. Came
I got. I'm gonna make a deal with someone because I want to see someone do that. On
I got
camera.
$40.
I realized all of that didn't matter
True,
because
true.
now I have cancer. It doesn't matter how strong I physically am. It was the mental part because you go through depression, you go through loss. No one knows what to say. So that's when I said strong is more than muscles. And then that's why I said strong more than muscles. So that was my first book. I wrote that in the end of 2019.
Okay.
And then I was just going in life, just being a nurse. I was a personal trainer. I just did a bunch of wellness stuff. I wrote this book and it was a hit in 2020. People were emailing me from other countries. Oh, I got your book. I'm in Romania. I got my mom your book. I got
You've
this.
done 12 books since 2020.
Uh-huh. Might be more than that, but I think it's 12.
She like the
What?
Dr.
Yo,
Seuss
that
of
is great.
health and
Wait.
wellness. God
You wrote 12
She
books
pushing
since
them hoes out,
that's
man.
true. Hold on.
Well,
Since 2020?
Yeah, because so 2019 was Strong More Than Muscles. Day one is 2020, and then
Oh, I've got them. Hold on. Let me read the book title because she sent me every one, y'all.
Mm.
The other ones that you have written since then were Your Mind, Your Magic,
That's-
Affirmations.
that's my series. So I have 4 books in that
Yeah,
series.
I was about to say the
Yes.
4. This is
Like
a 4 series.
Percy Jackson in there. She got a goddamn list.
Positive Tales.
Yes, that one's for pet owners. So I have
Oh, this lady
Oh, I thought you was about to say that book was for dogs.
We're not doing my book.
Hold up.
It's called- hold
It's
on.
for what?
It's called Positive
Tales.
Pause, like PAW. I thought it was going to
Let
say
me tell you
pause,
why.
but-
Because I
hold
met
on.
someone and I was telling them about my affirmation book for teens, and they were like, "Oh, I would buy a book, but I don't have any teens.
So
I only
you wrote
have
one
pets."
for dogs.
I was like,
So
"Bet."
you said stuff like "good boy" in it, like
Yes.
nah, you wild, Holly, you wild. Nah, hold on. All right, next one. Ink and Imagine.
Because
that tattoo?
because I have so many people that were like, "Oh my God, I want to write a book." I said, "Bet, let me write a book about how you write a book." So now I'll give you the blueprint of how you can write a book as well.
That is
Man,
amazing.
you
That is
don't
amazing.
give a damn
might
what
be-
you write about,
You
man.
shouldn't be on our platform right now. I'm feeling bad. All right,
write
hold
a
on.
book about this shit right now.
How should you subscribe to the book?
Right there.
Hold on. The
I
rise.
told you, get ink and imagination. You write your first book. Write about how.
The Rise of Blue, empowering Black men in the fight against prostate cancer.
Yes, that's
I
my
like that
initiative.
right there. That's
Yeah.
important.
Because who else do we have that does prostate? Muffy does
Yeah.
prostate cancer work as well.
Chicago.
Black men, we really do
That's
not
a
get
big
our
one. That's a
PSA
big
checked.
one.
We do not
And
do
that's
that.
the problem
Yeah.
because men don't know it's a PSA is a blood test.
Yeah.
So I do. A
You do
lot
not
of
have to
education on
do
that.
anything weird.
A
You
digital
can get a blood
rectal.
test.
I asked
No, that's you do not have to do it. You
I
get
asked
PSA.
when I did my physical, and they made it like a big ordeal because I was like, I want to do all this
you
stuff.
can get the PSA.
And they were just like, well, you got to go through and we got to check your insurance. I was like, okay, just give me so I can do it. Still ain't heard nothing.
yeah, I would
Well, let me
encourage all
just tell
men
you
to do
that we're doing a Blue Out Day for Prairie View, TSU, and
Yep.
Prairie View at the Labor Day Classic. And the following week, we actually are going to have all of these churches and people in Houston, and they're doing free PSA testing after our game. So Wheeler, 100 Black Men sponsoring it, African American Wellness is sponsoring it.
Yeah.
So we're doing like up to 500 University of Houston, and they're going to actually have stations. So come get it for free. We got you.
Bet.
Yeah, that there is a stigma around the prostate exam, versus just getting your antigen check. So there is a difference. You can do the blood test. I encourage anybody to do that.
And if you do get the blood test, let me just say this: make sure that you have not ejaculated because that can actually
Wait, hold on now. I'm not doing it, man. I need to bust off. Like you tripping.
48 hours
No,
before.
absolutely
ejaculation warriors, man.
Absolutely not. I'm not missing an ejaculation for an exam. Like I'm telling you
All
right now.
I'm just saying.
I only got a few left. I'm old. What you mean?
48 hours before.
Nah.
So, no,
Too long.
So
Nah, that's too long.
have sex, but don't ejaculate. Just hold it in.
What? I need
the point?
I need to be pleased too. What are you talking
It's
about?
only 48 hours
Nah, that's
before.
a long time, yo. That's a long time.
They made 2 movies. Is that possible? What the hell?
Anyway, it can actually cause a false positive because it can
okay.
raise your numbers because it does something to the testosterone
You
levels.
gave people some game right there.
Yeah, okay.
We're just not going to follow
Yeah,
it
I'm
personally.
48 hours.
But look at your
Long.
camera again and tell the men. And I want you to say, "Do not come." Like Kamala Harris said. Go ahead and tell them right now. Go ahead. Let them know.
If you are scheduled for a prostate specific antigen test, which is a PSA, there are certain things that you should not do before because it can cause the numbers to be higher than they are. One of those things is ejaculation. So do not come 48 hours before your test because your levels can be higher. Then they're going to recommend a digital exam, which is the one where they go in your rectum.
And that digits mean fingers.
Yes.
Like just so y'all know.
Yeah.
Because you gave the proper term.
Yeah.
They gonna put a finger in your ass, fellas.
They said digit mean like
Digits,
Booker
like,
T.
they gonna get you. Like,
So
yeah.
again, what's the word? Not coming for 2 days before the test or getting a finger in your butt?
They go take the test, the machine start shaking.
Numbers high as hell.
Sky high,
I'm
man.
just saying.
So
Okay.
we're gonna get we're gonna be a little personal. Are you single right now?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So
Stop it.
What?
Holly.
oh, she's not.
I am not married. You are
Okay.
single unless you're married.
And I used to say that a lot. I used to get side-eyed by my aunts. And I'd be like, man, my taxes say single.
But you don't want to be married. It sounds like that
Correct.
because you've been married before. So you don't think you'll get married again.
No.
But let's say there's a suitor
Oh God.
in the interwebs
Uh-huh.
who's interested. What emojis should they put in your DM right now?
It's a good question.
None, because they're gonna go right to delete all. Like
Send
I
a-
do every day.
Like what you mean? Like
Send her a
so
bear.
you might get an interesting brother from like Nigeria. The Olympics just ended. They gonna see you on. They gonna like, man, we need her right now.
So look, they should
I'm not
probably
desperate.
they
I
should
don't have
probably-
to
You didn't
reply.
say you
I don't
desperate.
have
Look.
to reply to DMs because most of the time the DMs are not from people that I would find as good suitors for myself.
But if it's a good suitor
what's
and
a
they
good-
have,
He's
and they're
not-
a
he
different
would- he
shade,
wouldn't
they
be.
should just send the muscle arm.
Okay, there you go.
And then if it's like an African, that dark ass muscle arm, or maybe he white from Australia, that white ass arm, and then you just figure it out like that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what
Be original. Be original.
what type of men are you into then? Give the people a rundown in that because someone's gonna be interested. I'm telling you right now. Give them a rundown.
Of course, they're going to be interested. I mean, I'm Holly
Talk that
Cotton.
shit.
Hey, talk to
Somebody's wife or
me.
not. Go ahead.
Just saying.
You said it like Cameron. Somebody's wife or not. Yeah, I'm just mad at the motherfucker.
All right. So what?
So this is what I say when people ask me about what my preference is in dating. I say that the person that I'm interested in is parallel or above. I'm at a point in life where I've come up to a certain point. I've done a lot of things.
And you're speaking financially.
Everything, financially, physically. I'm not dating someone that's overweight. It takes discipline for me to go to the gym every day. I expect parallel or above. Like, do you go to the gym 5-6 times a day? I don't
5-6 times a day. Hold on.
damn.
Not a day. A week.
She ain't got to worry about. She ain't got to worry about that partner having no problem jacking off for 48 hours.
She
That
ain't
girl
gonna
ain't
get
got
beats from
nothing else.
X-Men.
That nigga can sneeze and 5 or 6 times a day.
5-6 times a day. That's insane, yo.
A week.
It's too late.
So
You said
I need
it.
you to work out at least
No,
5 times a
5-6
week.
times a day is crazy.
Come on, Holly.
What are we supposed to be doing 5-6 times a day?
You don't work out
Holly,
weekly?
you want the Wolverine?
Do you work out 5-6 times a day,
I don't
Phil?
even think about it.
A week.
We
A
already
week.
can't jack off for 48 hours according to her.
And now we got to work out.
work out 5-6
all
times a
day,
day.
every day.
Testosterone level is high, man.
My PSA gonna be out of
You can
control.
do whatever
Doctor
you
gonna look at
wanna
me and be
do.
like, "You're dying right now." Like,
They got to do positions like squats, and he can't go. He can't bust without 20. You got 20 full squats.
How many squats people got to do before they
Listen,
get
and
with you?
I weigh 165.
How much you
I
got to be at a bench? How much?
I don't care. Parallel or above. So like,
So
as
just
long
work
as you're
out.
working
We got to
out-
get ass to grass or
Yes.
no? Ass to grass on our squats?
No. First of all, once you go past the 90-degree angle, you actually put too much stress on your knees. And
Damn, that's
why
probably how I got hurt.
I was about to say that's why a lot of people complain about knee pain. So stop at 90 degrees when you get like this. Case for those who didn't go to geometry.
Jesus.
90
You doing a
degrees.
lot right now. You doing a lot right now, Holly. She got a show.
I got to show Holly got a show.
Holly Cotton.
Nah, you need another dating show. Holly Cotton's boot
Holly,
camp.
can we do pop the balloon with you? Have you seen that before?
Yes.
Can we set up 7 or 8 male suitors and you be
No,
She
because
ain't gonna do nothing but pop all the balloons herself.
No,
because this
Down the line.
this is what men that are insecure do. They see a woman and they figure out how can I humble her. So they'll pop the balloon and then they're like, oh, well, yeah, because she thinks too highly of herself. So let me humble her. I will tell you,
I feel
just
that.
ran into
Yeah.
a guy recently. He had, when I tell you this man in Houston was on me every event. Oh my God. Like, want to take me out. He wasn't my type. He was shorter than me and I'm tall. I'm 5'8". I'm a big girl, parallel or above. I need you to be 5'10" or above so I can wear a little heel. And so he was like, he's always like texting me, calling me, wanting to take me out, right? So I curbed him because he wasn't my type and I kept it nice or whatever. So I ran into him somewhere and he said something really rude to me. And so, and about how I looked. And so I was just like, and this is why you never got none, because right here. But it was like,
Damn.
that's what a lot of insecure men do, or men that you shoot down, or they know that they have no chance with you. That's why I said they'll be like, oh, you could never be my wife. Correct. You are so correct on that.
This brother gonna see this tomorrow and be
I know.
like,
He got DM us. We already got a brother back there crying.
He's somewhere with the Arthur fish right now.
He left. He's back there crying.
See, I made him happy. There
He
you
had to
go.
put on the shades and shit. You know what I'm saying? All right. My nigga back there tearing up. Yeah, all right. Let's bring it back together. Okay. So we were characteristics of a man that you're interested in. Same level or
Parallel
above.
above.
5'10" or above.
Okay.
What else?
need somebody in the
So-
Marines.
You want a Navy
Could they
SEAL.
have
This thing
kids?
crazy.
Okay.
He got to work out 5-6 times a day.
What?
Could they have kids?
Yes, I have kids. I have
Can he ejaculate within 48 hours?
If he wants it, only before his PSA test. If he wants to have to go get a digital exam, then that's on you, babe. I told you. I warned you.
What if he was into that?
What?
This shit took a
What if he-
hard left.
you know, have you met someone with like some kind of kinky? Do you kink shame?
So I am very adventurous, but there are certain things that I don't
Let's get
like.
into it. What do you?
I'm not
you
going
don't
to-
disclose that. I'm just
not-
asking
yeah.
specifically
No, we
on
need
their
to disclose
POV.
it.
Right, but I'm not. I don't like sticking my finger in nobody's butt. I'm not going to do that. Even when
You're
as
a
a
nurse.
nurse. I was just about to say, even me, and that's the problem, that nursing has actually stopped me from thinking certain things are sexual because
Yeah.
I've done it in a professional.
I've heard that from a lot of
Yeah.
nurses.
So,
that
let's get into that.
I mean,
Yeah, I
just
need to know.
Just to catheterize a man, like you got to grip it, and then you got to hold it up, and then you got to put the tube in.
Yeah, I've had a catheter. That is
so
not comfortable.
it's like certain
I've had
things just
one.
become
Yeah.
unsexual.
It is not comfortable.
LP said,
Bro, it hurt. Yeah, that catheter, that catheter is a whole different thing,
Because you
bro.
gotta hold the
Yo,
shaft,
like,
and you gotta hold it up.
I wanted to
and
choke.
thread
I
it
wanted to
in.
choke the nurse, bro. I was like, "What are you doing right now?"
you was awake.
Nah,
No.
bro. I thought I was gonna die.
No,
I thought I was gonna die.
you know why though? Because you gotta hold it up because the urethra is what the
All I
tube
know
has to
is
go
I wanted
through.
to fight.
Oh,
like
my
they was
God.
like,
I said, I want to choke.
this won't
So you
take
gotta
long.
stretch it
Bent
out
over.
and then do
Why are
it.
you making that motion right now? That is a crazy motion. Like,
That
hold
is-
on.
That is wild.
All right, so this is a real question. This is a real question. So I saw this
Oh,
post.
these weren't real. Okay.
Those were definitely. I mean, look, you freaky. We didn't know that.
No, brother, you freaky.
I got a catheter because I got hurt.
No,
what
my
you mean?
brother.
Like
You
I
want
had
to
to
reach
surgery.
back and
Such a
choke
good
While she was
girl.
doing it, that's nuts.
Like, bro, it hurt. Man, that catheter
Bro, we
ain't
not
nothing.
living life right.
I'm
He got
not.
a gallon of water on Bro, this is-
That is crazy.
Hey, Phil got a gallon of whiskey and she pull out the
You
water,
got
man.
HEB natural spring water in there right now.
Oh, this shit.
This is success right here, man.
We are not doing right with black men, bro.
Bro, this
This
is
is
success, man.
excellence right now, man.
Do you buy them like daily?
Yeah, I buy 7 a week. So I do. So I'll buy one like on Sunday. Like today, I'm gonna meal prep, so I'll buy 7 gallons and I drink 1 gallon each day.
Why you just won't get a container?
I like this because I can monitor that I had my whole gallon.
That's what I'm saying. They got containers with the markers.
No, the containers, they actually have bacteria in it. And
she got BPAs in it. And the bacteria.
BPAs,
Yeah, like
and it's hard to clean the inside, and a lot of times
you crazy.
This
healthy
I know
right
I can drink it, and then I'm going to recycle it.
You got lines in from
And
the
she
vacuum
recycles?
cleaner in your living room.
No,
huh?
I don't. I don't even have carpet.
Damn, she said she stunned on you. She said,
I
ain't
feel
got carpet.
I ain't got
She
carpet
hardwood
neither.
floors, huh?
All right.
Ain't nothing wrong with
All right,
that.
so this is a serious question. This is a serious question. So, I recently came across a post where a gentleman was upset because him and his fiance had paid $100,000 for their wedding, but they wanted to charge the guest $450 a person to attend their wedding. When they sent that out, nobody wanted to come to their wedding no more, and they couldn't get their 100 bands back. Should we be charging for weddings? Like,
No.
$450.
Can I?
Do I need to bring a gift?
No, can I? Because I had like a nice wedding. And,
I was there for about 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is kind of, now that I kind of see why they probably charge people like you. You know what I'm
I
saying?
ate though too. I did
All right,
eat.
then
I
you
did
ate.
eat.
Oh,
Yeah. And I
you
ate my wife's portion also.
Yep.
I ate both.
Okay, that's gluttony.
I ate both.
But,
Go ahead.
No, but charging is wild. But I do understand figuring out who's gonna be there for you when you dropping all this bread for your wedding. Like
No, that's
not even that. I don't like people that, there's people that be like, man, I ain't getting no invite to the wedding, blase, but you know, like you really don't kind of fool with them in the first place. And then like, it's some people that you do, but everybody can't come because there's people that's like family members and all that, and you got a certain amount. People don't understand that, like with them weddings, especially when you like in a out of country type thing, you only got a certain amount that you can pay for.
and they charge you per person.
Yeah, and so people should kind of just get outside of themselves and understand, like, hey, he got family members to come through.
Yeah, that costs
He
money.
got people that's like already there in your life and all that. Some people don't understand that. So, like, to have them invited and you accept that invitation, now if you don't come, you understand where it's at now. Like,
I disagree.
you know what I'm saying? But charging people, nah, I'm not with that. Like, you understood that you wanted that $100,000 wedding for yourself, but you can't try to have nobody comp for it.
Right. That's like me buying a car, buying a house. Now I got to charge people if they come visit me. That's ridiculous. Like you said,
Yeah.
I agree with that part. You chose to have a wedding. You chose, and if you couldn't do it, then you shouldn't have been stunting at your wedding like you could do it. So go within your means, or do like you said, go to a country somewhere, pay for me and my wife, elope, go to Vegas, have a reception when you get back. There's other options that you can have. If you don't have the money to do that, then quit acting
Why
like
do you
have
keep
the money to do that.
aggressively pointing at me?
You asked a question.
But nah, you've been
You
pointing
said
at me
I
mad
have a
aggressively.
direct question, and I was giving you
but
the
you
direct
pointing
answer.
at me like
Pull out the water, man.
like I'm the one that's broke right now. What is going on?
I pointed at him when he was
Like it was
talking
mad
to.
aggressive, and I don't appreciate
I
that.
said like how you said.
Nah, your head tilt was a little more aggressive towards me, and I'll appreciate that right now. We just met. Like I thought we was cool until today. What
Well,
beef you got
don't
with me?
Don't charge me $450 to
Your
come to your
quad's
wedding.
bigger.
Excuse you.
Nah, I got you. You stop playing. Do not play. I got you on quad.
All the boys say,
that boy say-
to see
But how much
quads
can you
today.
Hey, that boy
squat?
say he
Don't make
thick.
me do this to you right now,
How
Holly.
much can
Holly,
you
do
squat?
not, Holly.
I can
Don't-
405
Get out of this.
clean.
Holly.
405 is nothing.
Okay, all
Get
right.
out of that. But I'm impressed. I really am. I'm impressed with that. That's crazy right now.
I can
But anyway,
squat 105.
Hey, did y'all see that 160-pound dude?
yeah, I did. That
160-pound dude in the
Broke the record.
Olympics
Yeah.
did the clean jerk, 437 pounds.
Yeah.
Jesus.
that's
yeah, I did
great.
see that. All right,
That's
Holly.
insane.
Last question.
Oh, okay.
Because people are gonna want to know.
Oh God.
What's the ideal date for you? And how can someone achieve the ideal date with you? What's the ideal date?
Well,
Why you laughing like that? Like damn.
She laughed like Mandark on Dexter. Dexter.
Because it depends on the person, and it depends on the chemistry, and it depends on if I'm actually interested. So if it's someone that I feel like we have a good connection, that I want to actually learn about this person, then I don't want to go to the movies with them. I don't want to go somewhere where it's loud, because I'm not going to be able to have a conversation. If it's something that where I am like, oh wow, this is a really good guy. I love the conversation that we have. I want to hear you. I want to look in your eyes. I want to have something maybe pretty, a cute dress on, something pretty, whatever. If I put the effort into it, I want you to be able to see it. I don't want to go somewhere where I'm sitting down the whole time and you can't even see what I have on or whatever. So it's different things. It just depends on where it is. Or what if it's someone and they live in a beach city? Well, the date might be more breezy. We might be outside. So I have to figure that out. Like it might be we're outside eating somewhere. So now I want to,
but not in Houston though.
But I go out on dates in Houston, but it's friendly dates. It's not intentional dating.
Oh, come on.
Like when I take Phil for ice cream.
Yo, it's ice cream. Hold on, we need to hear this. Phil, you took her to ice cream?
No, I took Phil to ice cream.
Damn, Phil. Did y'all get strawberry?
No.
Because I know Phil.
No, on the nightcap, Phil said that they asked would a woman pay for a date, and I said absolutely not. And I was like, if we are in a relationshipy situation where we go out all the time, then I was like, yeah. And then he was like, so I can't get no ice cream or nothing. And I said, you know what, Phil, you're right. If we were dating, I would take you for ice cream. So that's when he said I was a pimp.
You are, man. I mean, that is.
Hold on. What flavor ice cream did you get?
I didn't really take him.
No, she didn't really take it. But we was talking about it on the show.
Yes.
That's all it was.
So I need to get the camera crew to set up the ice cream for you two.
No.
I'm encouraging y'all to go to Cold Stone Creamery.
No, bro. You
What
gotta
you
go
think?
to Jenny's.
Jenny's isn't bad either.
Jenny's is great.
Phil, where would you like to go, brother?
Baskin and Robbins.
Not at all. This date is over.
Their
This
ice cream
cheap
is
date.
stale.
Ice cream is terrible.
Theirs is
That ice cream
stale.
been in there for 14 weeks.
Hey man, think high of yourself,
Let me get you a
brother.
waffle cone, babe. Let me get you a waffle
Damn,
cone.
she trying to look out.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got
I
me
ain't
out
never
here.
had a waffle cone. They stale ass ice cream cones. Nasty ass funky ice cream. Butter pecan got mold on it.
All right, Silk, turn us back up. Holly, let everybody know where to find you, please, in that camera right
but
there. And these 19
I just want
bucks.
to say one other thing too.
This one.
No, he's pointing over
it
here.
said-
That's off. Okay, yeah.
Okay,
right there.
okay, really quick. This is just for anyone that's intentionally dating someone. If you're trying to woo a woman, effort is what women look at. So listening to what she wants and what she needs, that is how it doesn't matter what it is. If the woman is worried about the location, that's not who you need to be with. But a woman that you listen to her, she said, I like to do golf, or I like beach stuff, or I like this, I love to bowl. I will go on a bowling date, because the fact that you listen to what I said and you put the effort into plan a date, don't just show up and be like, hey, you want to go bowling? No. Hey, babe, I got us main event. I got us a lane reserved at such and such a time. Let me go. We can do whatever. And if she can't go and bowl and eat pizza and do whatever it is that you think is cool, that's not somebody you should be putting it into. But effort is what it is that gets women. Effort.
And Holly wants you to do American Ninja Warrior
Yes.
with her on the weekend.
I would love to do that.
You need to be ready to scale a mountain.
Yeah, somebody's like, hey, I got a great first date. Let's go rock climbing. I would
Hollywood, no Olympian,
Yeah,
man.
Hollywood.
She should have been in
want
Paris.
someone that's not overweight that can actually.
Hollywood, no alliance.
They gonna break his femur.
And they got women that will love them. I'm just not the one.
Trying to impress on the first date.
Again, like I said,
So what if someone's in the emergency room after their first date with you? You staying with
they
them?
would not be on that.
Absolutely. Rock climbing.
See, no, but they would be parallel or above. So I wouldn't make
That's your
someone
thing,
that's
huh? Parallel.
parallel. or
Hollywood.
above.
But you don't know that on the
Holly
first
wants
meet. You don't know if he can scale a wall when you
4x400
meet him.
I looked at his pictures on
She won't know
Instagram.
a
I
lot.
can
Yeah,
pretty
that's
much.
what I'm saying, bro.
You vetted him.
You want the
Gotcha.
4x400 Olympic.
If you are alone with me, I have already figured out who you are. I'm not going out with a stranger. Like, I'm not doing that weird stuff. Like, you just.
You are
No, we was talking about
No,
rock
I
climbing.
don't want to stalk your page because I want to know the version of you that's the real you. I don't stalk your Instagram. I don't do all of that. But obviously, it's got to be a physical attraction first. So
5'10" or taller.
Okay, 5'10" or
Or
taller.
you want 6 foot? Let's be honest. You want 6 foot.
I would love a tall man that I can wear heels with because I'm a big girl. I'm 165.
So they need to be bigger than 165.
Right. And then they need to be able to lift up 165.
They need to be swole too.
Phil, you could pick me up.
Well, man, I'll be struggling, man.
All right.
I'm telling
Put
you.
$5 that Phil could pick me up.
Damn. Hold on. Phil got to do what's it called? Push-up
Power
jacks
jack.
already.
Right,
Yeah.
power
Like,
jack.
Shit. I won't be in this old doing
All right,
that.
who want to do push-up jacks for $50? That's
Follow
what we
me
do.
everywhere at hollycotton.com, HOLLYCOTTON.com. All of my social medias are hollycotton _ Instagram. Everything is Holly Cotton. Google Holly Cotton. I will populate. Again, all of my books are global distribution. You can find them anywhere. Amazon, Books A Million, Walmart, Target, Barnes & Nobles, whatever. It's not just Amazon, KDP. My shit is global distribution. So you can get
Man, we ain't playing around here.
and also, if you're looking for the affirmation books, all 4 of those are also in Espanol.
And the one for the dogs.
Yes, are
Get the
also
one for the
in
dogs.
Spanish as well, which is a huge hit because
Spanish too?
no, but my books do, and I got people from other countries.
Shit.
And they are buying the heck out of them Spanish version books. So that's another option for anyone that's an author. Make sure you also have ability to have books in different languages as well.
Holly, it's a pleasure. Silk, turn us up. John, do not stop it. All right.